Okay, and if you become a wholesale member, you'll even get them half off. Okay, so this is a bag straight from Frontier of burdock root. So we're going to open this so I can show you from beginning to end.
Oh.
Okay, if I can find a knife. Okay, I don't know this kitchen. Aha! I know it's kind of big, but it'll do the job.
Oh yeah.
I should use a smaller one, but okay. So that you can see what it looks like. Yeah. Now remember I said whatever you use is going to double. And we've got about 15 pieces here. So I'm not measuring specifically. Okay. See what it looks like? Can y'all smell it? It has an interesting smell. Here, you can pass the bag around. Let them just get a smell of it. I think that'll work. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, sometimes they have little rough stuff in here. Just kind of look at it. First thing you want to do is put it in a pot. We're just going to boil it, okay? So let me... Okay, now we're going to let that boil. I probably should have had it going before, but while we're letting it boil, it's going to take about 20 minutes. We're going to do the bloodroot tincture, okay? And let's quickly, do you have a cutting board? Oh, yes. Okay, let me have my husband get the bloodroot. Basically canning jars for tinctures. This is, I think, a pint size. And generally what you do for any tinctures that you make, you fill half, at least a third to 1/2 of the jar with herb. Whether it's roots or leaves or flowers, fill it up to about half with the herb. And we're going to pretend like we have vodka.
We have what?
Vodka.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now remember, if you're buying your vodka, this is because bloodroot cannot be pulled, the medicinal properties, unless you have vodka. It will not be pulled with vegetable glycerin. The medicinal properties won't be pulled with apple cider vinegar or any of the other minstrels. It has to have the vodka. And what did we say? What proof did it have to be?
100.
100 proof, okay? Now, I'm going to let my husband explain because some people do ask, a lot of people ask, and you'll even see it online. Some people will say use clear, Everclear or whiskey, or I'll let my husband explain why you should not do that.
You want to use food grade alcohol, which would be the purest form would be the vodka, 100 proof. All the rest of the stuff is chemically induced, and you really don't want that. That'll Everclear will make you blind if you take too much of it. But the food grade would be your 100% or 100 proof vodka.
Any questions about that? There's nothing other. You cannot use the cheap whiskey. What's the other stuff I hear people? You'll actually find.
And,
yeah.
Rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, yeah.
What about rum?
Rum. He said, what about rum?
No, you don't want to use rum. Like I said, the food grade, it's your purest form. Your rum is not pure. Okay, and it'll take you down a whole different road. All that you wanted to do is pull the properties out of, that's why it's a menstruum. It's the strongest menstruum. You want to pull the properties out of your various herbs, and that's what you want, is the properties that they have. The vodka is not going to add anything, it's just going to subtract. Okay? Your rum will add something. Other menstruums, well, they're not considered menstruums. If you're using the
Whiskey and Everclear.
no, not the whiskey, not the Everclear. I'm talking about the apple cider. You really don't want to use, but that's better than the rum, or the vegetable glycerin.
Yeah. Now,
Okay.
what we recommend if you have children, and you need to give them some of the more bitter herbs like bloodroot, we do suggest using vegetable glycerin because you don't really want children to have that alcohol, even though it's a minute amount. And it will still pull, but it won't pull as strongly, but it will still pull. And we're going to show you how you would, this is like we're in the dirt, this is literally how you have to dig out the bloodroot.
Okay. Where's the plant? The plant.
Leaf.
Okay. This is one of the leaves that you'll find for bloodroot. Okay? You can take it and pass it, look it over, and feel the strength of that stem. Okay, on a good day, if it was still connected to the root, you can actually see the fluid going from the root up that stem into the plant and back down. It's different, okay? They come different lobes.
Okay.
The different lobes will tell you how big or how many may be connected to it.
Okay, we need a volunteer to come and dig our bloodroot.
Come on down. Uh-oh.
Come on, first
Pass
lady.
this. Uh-oh. First lady.
Now, let me tell you, before she starts digging, there's actually 3 layers of bloodroot. That's how it grows in the wild. So you're just going for the first layer. You need to dig some out and just put it right in here. Okay? No, don't just do that. You got to feel for it. You got to find it.
Oh.
You feel some stuff?
Yep.
There you go. There you go. Okay, we need about 10 pieces.
Okay. You see what you pulling out. All right.
So that's actually how you're gonna dig it out.
Yep. Well,
Ooh, it's a spider in there. I can't do it anymore. I'm sorry.
that's okay. Thank you. You did good. Somebody else?
They got oil for that in case she get bit.
Hold on, first lady. Come on back here.
In case she get bit, they got oil for
She's
that.
gonna rinse her
All you gotta
hands.
do is mash the spider.
They got comfort.
I mean, all you have to do is just mash it.
Kill the spider.
She just wanted to come get root.
You know me.
Oh, yeah.
Work in progress. Work in progress.
Just mash it.
Y'all just don't know about this lady here.
Just mash it up and go on. You gotta survive.
6.
She treated like
Seven.
that pot. Speaking of pot, you want to pause there for a minute?
That's 10.
There you go.
Okay. So what you do after you dig it out, you see it's all nice and dirty. So I'm just going to take it to the sink.
Wait, let me say pass it around. So,
Well, I'm trying to expedite time.
here. Go on the show. Go on the show.
After you dig it out, then you want to rinse it off. Now, some people are very, very particular, and if you want to get a toothbrush and scrub it, it'll be even cleaner, but it's not necessary, especially when making a tincture. You just need to rinse off the dirt.
I like making sure all the dirt is gone,
He's the one that
and
showed
I
me the
will take a
toothbrush. It
toothbrush
looks kinda
and
pretty,
clean it down.
Yeah, but
It's ready to sell. When I do it, it's buff shine, clean, and ready.
Did you take any of the nutrients off of it by your
see,
No, I
see?
didn't. No, I didn't. I took all that extra nutrients off. That's what I did. Are you like it fresh with the dirt? Well, I mean, you can if you want. It doesn't matter to me, yeah. There's mud daubers and then there's others. Me.
Now, the ideal tool for cutting roots, especially bloodroot, I happen to find it at a thrift store, which I'm a thrift store shopper. But if you go to Pampered Chef, I think is that what they're called? Pampered Chef, they have this tool, and I don't even know what it's called, but it has ridges on it, and it's all in one, and you do like that, and it just chops them up really quick. If you can find that, that'll be even better as opposed to a knife. If this is all you got, this is what you use. Alrighty, can we have our bloodroot back?
Yeah, it did kind of stay there kind of long. We might need to take a look. Count, baby.
Look. Okay. Okay, I'm rinsing them off. I'm not going to do the tooth.
Not that we didn't trust y'all. While we're waiting, so has anybody ever seen a leaf like this? You saw something similar? Did you see something similar? You don't know? You seen one like this? Where at? In your yard?
He's trying to come and see where.
He's trying to get.
Be careful with.
I don't remember why.
Oh, you don't remember? Okay. Was it in a safe, undisclosed location?
No, probably missing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here we are. We've got it all nice and rinsed off. See? It's nice and
But let me
ready
clean
to-
it off and then you can show them again.
Okay, now we're just going to cut it up. And this, you want to cut it little pieces like that. You always have to, when you're making a tincture, you always must chop up the herb. Even if it's just leaves, chop it up because this is what helps.
Okay, before you chop it here.
I've already
It's
chopped
too
it.
late.
You already chopped it? You
Yeah,
got something that's
We're
not?
chopping right now.
No,
Whoa, you were quick.
get some out there.
No, I just wanted to show them when it was clean.
We're known for the one that you're going to have for us to buy.
Okay, so you're chopping it up about the size of peas. You know, you want to just make it small so that the properties can better be released. So whether it's leaves or whatever, don't put them in their whole. You've got to chop it so you can release some of the properties.
I could have done that. Do all them changes for nothing.
Okay, all right, so the next thing you do
Yeah,
is you take your herbs,
I don't know nothing.
just put them in the jar. Oh my, we don't have enough. But we're going to pretend like we do.
You got to have at least a half a jar.
Yeah, a third to a half, okay? This is more like a fourth. Okay, so we'll just say this is the top of the jar, okay?
So you need about 15 more.
Usually when I make it, I use the 8 ounce. If I have a smaller jar. If you want to get some more, we just do the whole thing.
There you go.
Okay, we're going to quickly do some more. This is more or less like a fourth, so we're going to take it up to about, that's about 10 more.
So why are you doing that? Like with, isn't the rule like if you have fresh herbs, then you fill it up, but if it's dry herbs, you take it halfway up?
I've
to
heard
make the
that.
tinctures?
It kind of depends on the herb because if some dry herbs, if you put too much, when you put the liquid in, it expands.
Right.
Yeah, so you have to be careful. So I've just always because
Trial
I
and
guess,
error.
Yeah, kind of trial and error. But the fresh one is going to be more potent. When they say when it dries, it's more concentrated. Yes, that's true. But because they're fresh, because they're fresh, you're releasing more of the properties. So that's kind of one of those things that, you know, you have different stories on that.
You know how you cooks go in and you take a dab of this and a dab of that? Treat it like that. Got one more for you. As you can tell, we like playing in the dirt.
Feels good.
You don't want to go with us when we're actually digging bloodroot. You'll see a different side of her.
So was the leaves at the top?
Huh?
I mean, is that part of the plant?
Yeah, it'll be sitting up in the dirt like this.
So you took off all the leaves?
No, it's just one leaf.
Is it just one leaf?
But now, here's the funny thing. A root can have like two leaves coming up, but it'll be at opposite side. You'll see one leaf on this side and another one on this side, and you think you're going after two different bloodroots until you dig it up and find out it's connected.
Now, someone asked these little bitty straggler roots here, do you need that? Yeah, go ahead. Every part of it, you go ahead. Now, the reason I'm lining them up like this, so you don't have to cut it one by one. This way you can just cut it across the board. and expedite time. And yes, when I dig bloodroot, I get twice as many as he does. And he still hasn't figured that out. Why? And
She
tried.
becomes another person. And
I'm
matter of
just trying to
fact, you
get
don't
her
want to
out.
get in her way. Yeah, she's on a mission.
That's right. And we are limited because we're in an undisclosed area, so we got
And
to
you
get
can
in and
usually
get
tell
out.
when she's been there because she will mow the place over. And anything in her way comes down.
All right.
Is this roots usually in an undisclosed area? Is it mostly in areas that you don't normally go into? Not your everyday backyard is what I'm
No,
trying to
it's
say.
not. It's,
No,
it's in
no.
a shady, wooded, kind of damp, a lot of dead leaves area. That's the type of area you're going to find.
Where a lot of
the park.
mosquitoes hang out.
Most of the park.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah.
And we're not trying to scare you.
But you don't go into the park to get.
Oh,
That's
far be it. But wait.
See, when
My
we were-
wife has
when
a
we
song.
were rangers.
When we were rangers, yeah.
We had it growing wild all over the campground. I mean, acres of it, literally. Okay, this is perfect. The
put
song
this
you
in?
were going to sing it? No, there's a bad piece there.
Oh.
Okay, here, this is perfect. Now,
Yes, there's a song that she usually sings to remind me.
it was taught me by our public schools,
Liberal.
and I believe in it. You know, this land is your land, it's not as mine. That song.
So in case she gets busted, that's what she's going to sing.
That's what y'all taught me.
That's
in,
right.
in public school, that's right. Okay, this is your vodka. So basically, you want to definitely cover your herb and then take it up about to the top, so half and half. And you see already the water is turning red instantly. That means it's pulling. Even in water, it will pull. And after a while, you want to get one of the tinctures off the table out there. These are real tinctures that he's going to show you. Like a beet red. But basically what you do is then you cover it. Be sure you mark it, because I have a few herbs in my herb closet that I did as tinctures. And because, you know, it looked like this at first, and I'm like, oh, I'll remember this. But I don't remember it.
See how red it is?
See how red? And this is only, what, 2 days old. It's going to get even redder. And you're supposed to shake it every day,
You can pass it.
at least once a day. But I forget, so I rarely shake mine. It's not going to damage it or anything, but it helps to spread, you know, the medicinal properties.
It gets redder.
Yeah, it gets even redder. So it's in another week or so, this will be even redder. Now
Now,
once
after-
you label it, you let it sit for at least 30 days. At least. But some people do 60, some do 90, some do years.
And
All
some-
that means it's going to be strong. extra
Some will
strong.
take this and they'll extract all the used roots after the 30 or the 60 days, and they'll put fresh new roots, and they'll take this liquid and pour it into that to bring out what's in the new. And that becomes even stronger.
It's called a double tincture. Did y'all get what he just said? You use the same liquid, put some fresh root in it, do the same thing another 30 days, and it's called a double tincture, which means it's really strong. Okay, and like I said, I know people, and I even have some that I've had for years. All this is going to be just really, really strong. Now, this tincture, make sure you label the date, like today is what, 4/23? 5/23 is when, that's the minimum time that you want to do it. Some people even say 14 days, but I mean you can, but 30 is really the minimum. You really want to do it at least 30 days. After that, it's ready. It's ready to go.
You just remove the root.
Yeah, remove the root, and you cannot reuse the root. People have asked us that. No, sorry, it's dead.
It's already
You know,
done.
just throw it out, use it as compost or something.
Should
But-
drain it or something.
Huh?
Should drain it. before you
Yeah,
use
drain it out. So that's it. That's how easy it is to make a tincture. See? All you needed was a knife, a jar, the menstruum, and the herb. That's it. And you can make it out of leaves. You can make it out of roots. You can use fruit. You can use flowers. But that's the simple method for making a tincture.
Now, on another note, it was one of the two doctors, you say? The one that's, was it not callous, but the one that made the heart attack? Guy had a heart attack?
Oh, Schultz?
Yeah, Schultz he took and made a quick tincture for a friend of his he was visiting who had a heart attack. He took hawthorn and alcohol, and he made a quick tincture. And then while the man was down on the floor, he made him drink it. Okay, and then he called 911 because you're supposed to call 911 when somebody has a heart attack. And when they got there, the man was sitting up doing just fine. And they asked him what he did. He said, well, I went and made me a hawthorn tincture and gave it to him. Well, you're not supposed to give a person a tincture when they have a heart attack. He said the man was dying and he needed help. So I helped him real quick. So now he's here, you're here, so do what you gotta do. He was, I was being nice. He kind of cursed and no things. So sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do really quick to help a person. When I had mine, and I mean, you know, there was no calling 911. They were not going to get there in time. Matter of fact, I didn't have a phone, one, so there was no 911 that could be called. Okay, so sometimes you just got to be crass and you got to do what you got to do. It's an emergency.
Okay, we are just, our burdock root is just about ready, so we're going to start chopping up the stuff that goes in it. Basically, you're making a basic burger. You know, whatever you would put in a regular, if it were a meat burger, we're going to put it in our burdock burger. So we're going to chop up some garlic. It smells good. And get it ready so that when we take it off in a few minutes, we just add it up.
Now, my wife took and made pesto out of the garlic. It was comfrey? Comfrey. It was the best I ever tasted. So those of you who are chefs and cooks and whatnot, you can imagine how you can just make a lot of good stuff out of the stuff that grows around the house or herbs that you have, and the family will love it. They'll be requesting it quite often, like I have. So I have to hang with her, so when she does this, I can have my favorite stuff. I'm not stupid.
So we're going to chop this up, and as soon as we get done, you'll see how nice and soft and TVT-like the burdock root is. Oh, this smells so good. And then we're going to put an onion in it. Where's the onion?
Extra on. No, I'm gonna let her do it.
You don't cook.
It's true, I don't cook, but I do eat.
And his dad was a chef.
And you assist, right?
But
That's right, I'll cut on the oven, turn on the fire, whatever is necessary.
Pot on there.
Put the plates out, get the forks ready.
The true story, when we were at the campground, you know, we had people out there every weekend, and I would cook for them, especially
I
around camp
ate
meetings.
well. Oh, I was a
You
happy
know,
man.
I told him, I said, you know, could you just help a little bit? So he agreed. So one morning, you know, I had to make breakfast for this large group.
That's right.
And he promised he would help me out with the
That's
cooking.
right.
And so, you know, I did what I had to do, got up to go to the kitchen, looking for something he had done to help. Looked around, didn't see any change, except the oven was on.
He preheated it up. Look at
That's
that.
all he did.
You need that preheated
I
oven.
said, baby, what did you do? I turned the oven on. That was his extent of help.
I did something.
He was fired after that.
To be honest,
Just stay out of the kitchen.
my mom taught me how to cook at a very young age because she didn't want none of her boys, if they were to get married to a woman who could not cook, starve. Well, I just happened to find somebody who could cook. So it was no sense in me showing off. I just put that in my back pocket and just be happy.
Now, I will give it to him. When I was pregnant with our son, 30-something years ago, he did cook for me for a few days. However, I got up and all the doors were closed. The windows were open.
Okay, it was one of those bad days. Hey. You didn't have to say that.
We all knew what we were talking about.
Okay, so that's...
No, what it was is I grabbed something to spray, and it was the wrong stuff, and it was getting all into the, and I said, oh no, my brand new baby and my wife, oh, I gotta do something. So I shut doors, opened up windows, turned on fans, and was walking through the house trying to get that stuff out of there. I didn't want to kill my children. Family.
Okay, onions ready. And then we got crumbs.
However, we went to the Grand Canyon with a group of folk, and I made
Breadcrumbs.
breakfast for the whole group.
Sure did.
Right. I fried them eggs. You want it sunny side up? You got it.
Garlic powder.
You want it scrambled? You got it. And made toast. I did something. Don't I get an honorable
I
mention?
think I kind of remember. I mean, it wasn't memorable.
And I noticed nobody came back for seconds, so, you know. I think everybody was filled.
Yeah, they were full of
They were full.
Yeah.
And a little Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
But now my son
Mayo
can
for
cook.
bread.
He got it from his granddaddy and
You
his
sure
mama.
can. Okay, it should be ready.
And you know, I wanted to stay low key.
I want to put this down. Do y'all smell it?
I
Can y'all
can't.
smell it?
Smell like
Yeah,
tea.
it has an interesting, it smells like the tea taste.
Want me to pass around the smell?
No.
Come on, you just
Smell
want
it
to finish
now.
product.
Y'all don't
You
trust
smell
me,
it
man.
now.
You can smell it now.
Just wait.
Miss Sheila, you know where the strainer is at?
If I were to measure how many cups I put in, maybe,
Up there?
Only the strainers, the only ones we have is up there.
The big one?
The small one, right?
maybe about a cup and a half, and it's doubled.
Is it gonna go through there?
That's gonna go through, well,
See if it's a smaller one in that drawer.
that's gonna
over
go
there.
through that.
Hey, he's got a great idea. Evidently, he must be know the kitchen.
No, if you don't see it in that
If not,
first drawer,
we'll
it's
just do what
not
we
in
gotta
there.
do.
Well, just do it.
Y'all got it?
We got it.
Still, I smell it. It smells good.
Alright. Strain it out, juice out.
There was a little one right there.
Now this is actually your tea, so you could use this, what you have here as your tea.
No, that's not my
What
kitchen.
purifies the
I
blood.
So how long can you keep that tea? Like,
So how long can you keep the tea?
yeah.
In the refrigerator maybe? Probably about, I'd say several days. Yeah. Okay. You should do what?
I can get that up.
I'm gonna get it out of here.
Yeah.
I need to take that water, I need to heat the bowl.
You need it up?
Yeah.
You dumping it? Oh, wait a minute.
You wanted it?
They wanted to try it.
Sorry.
We can do another one. Put some more while we're doing this. Okay.
They wanted it.
Everybody want to try the blood purifier. That's the blood purifier.
Well, that's great. You got a point there.
But it's the blood purifier.
They wanted to lick blood out the burger.
Look, let me redirect it. Your wife wanted to try it.
Oh, okay. Right, while I'm doing that real quick. You onions, good.
I can get up here.
Okay.
Need to know.
Tell them what you're doing.
I am now about to add the onions. And I'm quite sure y'all will help me along the
Oh,
way.
you know what? We might want to stir fry the onions a little.
I was gonna say, are you
Yeah,
gonna
let's do that first. Okay.
I was just doing what I was
Wait a minute.
told.
Would somebody please help him? Because I've got to go outside. Somebody, all you're doing is make, come.
This is our hospitality.
Okay, yes, please help him.
What are you trying to say? I know the kitchen.
We don't have no windows to
She
open
gonna
up
be your
in here.
assistant. She gonna be your assistant right
She gonna
quick.
be your sous chef.
And
you can be the sous chef.
some eggs, 2 eggs, some bread,
You already know.
a little seasoning, a little of that.
Came with the front. Okay, well I'll just put my hands in my pocket. And see what she's doing is she's taking the she's putting them in the frying pan. She's gonna saute. She's gonna saute the onions. Yeah.
This is coconut oil. Yeah, saute.
I knew that was coconut oil.
Did you know it?
And we use it a lot too. Well, she uses it a lot.
Did you want to saute the garlic as well? Yeah, put some garlic.
In a minute, I'll do it.
In a minute, she's gonna do that. She wants.
We being backseat.
We got this.
We backseat driving.
Yeah, I know. She got this. What she said.
It's just like when you're cooking. It's just like when you're cooking. If you, like if you're doing onions or carrots. Oh, she doesn't want the breadcrumbs? No.
I'm wearing the hat. That's right. Laugh if you want to. I can quit. I gotta make sure I got all the keys. She will leave me. I'll be doing one of these numbers.
All the keys.
She's done it before. Huh? Yes, I did.
She said a couple of eggs.
Okay. You got it? There's one person that's...
Oh, that smells so good.
Sure does.
It smells so good. Oh.
You know, I'm moving up into administration.
This is just a binder. It's like this is a binder. Okay.
You know, I really feel like I'm not doing it. Hey, that's all I'm saying. If my dad...
It just helps to bind it together. Okay.
And the dropout is making the most noise. Right, she didn't want
Bread,
any,
so I left that.
Oh, okay.
You put some of the root on there for her.
Oh, okay. All right.
she needs to get out.
All right. Okay, we're going to put some more of this in there. I need a harder spoon. Do we have like a metal spoon?
You have a...
I like the metal today, a little bit harder. We put the onions, the garlic in. We put eggs in already?
Yes, eggs in.
Where's this baby egg? Open that for me.
I'm opening up the... the honey barbecue sauce.
How many eggs is ready?
2.
Let's get it up. looks like.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That you had.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all y'all was looking at. See, that binds all together.
I'm going back to my assistant job. The
You never left.
the administration job said that I didn't qualify.
Okay. Little garlic powder. Go ahead and pour some of that in here. Keep going.
The most natural stuff. That's what I'm asking.
Oh.
Don't worry, yours is protected.
Put some more.
I didn't touch either one, okay?
Is that barbecue sauce with the most natural ingredients in it? Okay.
That's Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray.
To answer your question, yes.
I don't like sweet baby.
You don't like Baby Ray's?
I said I like
Oh, you like them? Okay.
Okay.
Baby Ray, sweet baby Ray.
Sweet Baby Ray.
Okay, and this is the consistency you want. You see? Okay, firm enough.
She's ready to do the patty thing.
Yeah, we're ready to do the patty thing. We'll come
Because
back
you got
and
some
work
hungry
with that
people out there. Let's see, the dropout. She was saying that they're hungry.
I came back though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
We reclaim the.
Can you toast some
Tiffany
for
needs to
me?
be here. You
Like
show
you
Tiffany
toast
how to
me
make
up.
them. Oh, I know. She'll make them for you. Yeah.
I'm assisting him. Yes, ma'am.
Tell them the story about how y'all had to go to another county to get the alcohol so the church people would.
But you know somebody will say they drink.
Yes, we went at strange hours when we knew the saints were home in bed. You know that. But we had an excuse waiting for them too.
This, we need more water. More water. Okay.
He was serving yesterday. Anniversary time. He's supposed to have been served. He was supposed to have been served. It was an anniversary.
He was being supposed to. The Bible says, Jesus said, he who will be a servant. So he's doing that. Kicked me out of my job, but it's all right. I ain't gonna complain. I ain't jealous, kid.
You can come put some more water in the like this.
I'm following you around.
Is this the
I'm
one?
your assistant.
Thank you, ma'am. I need an assistant.
Yes.
Yes.
Put you back to work.
I got fired so many times. It ain't funny.
Go ahead, pour it in
4.
there. In there. You pour it.
I ain't put. Sister First Lady, you know you can
Assisting?
assist if you like.
I am. I'm assisting Cedric.
Is that? You want more water?
Yeah, pour it to the rim.
How's that?
Yeah, that's good.
I did good.
It sort of looks like a black bean burger.
Don't threaten that woman like that. Sister, if you don't want to eat it, don't worry. I'm right here for you. I'm here. See, she brought me along to make sure that those who didn't want any, I will be more than happy to take it for them. Don't feel bad.
Thomas, don't turn this up.
Turn it up.
Take it out.
So it can be simmering a little bit. Yeah. Okay.
Like that?
Yeah.
See? First lady and pastor. We're gonna have to do something great for them. That's called servant leadership. And this spoken by
The dropout. You know I had to wake her up this morning, right?
I learned how to identify certain plants that are edible and plants that I didn't know that were edible, that you could be, some of them are found in your own yard. I learned that. That was really interesting. We're making a burger right now. What kind of burger?
Burdock.
A burdock burger, which Pam is threatening me to eat
Yes, ma'am.
because I don't want to try it. It smells pretty good though, but it looks funny. But it's an interesting class. You learn a lot. It's a lot of information. Lots of information. A lot of notes. So, 2-day class. It's a basic class, but it's really good. So I recommend it to everyone.
Hello, my name is Pamela Campbell. I love the rims. They teach you so much about medicinal plants and wild edible plants. And today we learned about how to make bloodroot tinctures and burdock burgers. So I'm excited to see what they taste like. I'm so glad we had a nice turnout today. We will be inviting them back to teach us more because they have a plethora of good information to share with everybody.
You want to try? Oh, you have your plate? Well, you better get your plate. She's got some mashed potatoes she can mix with that, okay?
Yeah.
You want?
You just gotta put a little bit more liquid to it so the potatoes can.
I'm glad he's working for you because I would say, take it like I got it.
I would have said it to you.
He's actually cutting it in half.
Yes.
All right. Oh, is that yours? There you go.
There's another one.
There you go.
Lottie,
you don't like
trooper.
that.
She a trooper.
Lottie,
This
you don't like it.
because I don't want no mayo on it. Okay.
Is this beneficial even though we cooked it?
Oh,
Did it take out the haven't taken out the
it's still
properties?
good. Yeah.
It's good.
Now the only thing, because I tasted a tiny little piece, I would have probably cooked the root a little longer, so it'd be a little bit more tender.
yeah.
We kind of rushed it, so it's
But
a little bit more chewy. It still tastes good. Oh yeah.
It does.
Yeah, it still tastes good. It's just a little chewier than, And that you'll look at your yard, your ground, the grass, totally different now, and realize there's food down there.
I missed the whole thing.
Food.
Let's thank the rims for coming again. Thank you. We are gonna definitely have them back to take us to the next level.
Yes, you need to go
My
to the next
sister,
level.
for you, we just need to sweeten the pot, that's all.
There you go.
Or season it more, and you'll be more than happy. Please see that she gets a burger that's cooked 10 minutes
Just don't tell her
longer.
what's in it. Just give her the burger.
Yeah, just give her the burger. And so she can.
She likes the sweet and sour loaf. Don't you like the sweet and sour loaf?
Oh, I can see it loaded.
She's real particular. She taste wise. She's real particular. She took it. She took the rest of it home. I know she's gonna doctor on it, so she ain't fooling nobody. You know.
It's in the sour bag.
Close out, please. We'll close out in prayer.
Thank you for having us. We enjoyed being here.
Yes, we did. And though you had to see that I was assisting many people,
Just pray, baby. Just pray.
let's pray. Heavenly Father and loving Lord, we thank you so much for this opportunity, and we pray that we can remember those things that we've encountered and learned, and we thank you for blessing the food that we were able to eat. Dear Lord, you're providing us with things that we never thought we could have, dear Lord, and we pray that it'll come back to our memory when the time is needed. We ask that you bless the pastor, his family, bless the church family in a special way, the visitors, all who are here. Grant us all traveling mercies. And Lord, until we meet again, let your